Today we're going to focus on bass fishing. One I like to use is I like to take a Strike King swimming jig here. It's weedless. See them right here. I picked these up on sale for $2. And take a Reaction Innovations minnow. This one happens to be a Guinea Dipper, Sexy Shad. You can throw these on the drop-offs right up to the weeds. So you throw it into the weed edge a foot, and you got a good drop-off. Let that sink down there. This is a real good bait on my lake. This round tail here is just a ticket for getting those large bass. And we've caught a lot of big bass on here. And when we're talking big bass, 4 to 6 pounds is big for this lake. If they're on the surface feeding, I like to use these plugs here. These are bass poppers that I've made. You can see my video on that. Just go to my mwoutdoors.com site and you can see how to make these bass poppers. They work real good if they're in there feeding in the shallows. If it's a little weedier and they're in there further, then I like to go to a buzzbait. Buzzbait will also pick up some real nice bass. So that's what we're going to focus on today. These are the top 3 baits I use, and we'll see if we can get some on video here for you. Three casts, 2 fish. Fortunately, my video guy missed the first one. Tonight we just started doing some bass fishing. 3 casts, we've got 2 fish. We're going with buzz baits tonight. The water's high, it's up about 6 inches from last weekend, so we can get over the top of these weeds. Not a bad start.
Just a little guy.
That's why you use a steel leader. Using these buzz baits. Real nice bass. Fishing for bass here, largemouth bass. Another one on. Just started here tonight. Like I said, this is our 3rd one. Rolled a few nice ones. Not bad, a couple pounds. Using a topwater bass popper. So again, we're using bass popper. Let's see here. And we're going with a buzz bait, and they're both picking them up today. Here we're fishing for largemouth bass. Not sure what we have on here. Smallmouth?
Like a large.
It was too dark for a largemouth.
That's a small. That's gonna be.
Yeah, it's a smallmouth. And we get some over 6 pounds in here. Well, once a year you get a couple. Yeah, we had a couple that were a little larger yesterday, didn't we?
Wow. I don't know.
Today we're going after bass. They're not coming to the surface, so we're going down with these little crankbaits here. The way the water was this year, and the weeds are real tall, they're just not coming up. This one will get weight up here, but not a bad smallmouth. Good start to our fishing. Now these baits are good for catching these beginner smallmouth also. Same bait. We just caught the smallmouth on. Now we got a largemouth here. So, not a bad largemouth. Like I said, Nice start tonight. We just lost another smallmouth. That one was closer to 6 pounds. So bass are hitting on these baits right here. Little Rapala.